I think you're really progressive for using the word actor and porn in the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I hope I didn't
talent
create a faux pas.
involved. There's talent involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I wish I could keep it up that long. Yeah, just on command,
Yeah,
stay.
they can. They're good.
I love what you're bringing out in Brad.
That's drugs.
He's gonna have to literally go talk to his priest.
That's
that's
great.
well,
kidding.
That's great.
I will.
Yeah,
I'm very
that's all
open
right.
about that.
That's
so.
good. That's good. It's good to let loose here. And there.
Hello there. I'm Brad Loomis, professional natural bodybuilder and master powerlifter. I'm a contest prep coach for powerlifters and cosmetic athletes with 3D Muscle Journey. I'm also sponsored by AST Sports Science and proud to represent their brand. However, that's not all that I am. I'm also a devoted family man, a CAT scan tech, and a devout Catholic. A life like mine is not at all glamorous, at least not as some would lead you to believe. Don't get me wrong, there are some high points, but it's mostly just a lot of hard work. And it's quite boring, especially for a guy like me, with below average genetics for bodybuilding and only putting up average to maybe above average numbers in powerlifting. However, that didn't really matter to me. I love my life as a family man, and I love my life as a coach. However, I really love to train. I don't train to compete. I compete on occasion because I love to train. And this is my grind. All right, 3DMJers, this vlog is going to cover about the most fun that I've had yet in 2016. We got invited to train and be part of Mark Bell's Powercast at the famous Supertraining gym in Sacramento, California. Of course, Mark Bell and the guys at Supertraining, well known for, not only their accomplishments in powerlifting, but also the famous movie / documentary Bigger, Faster, Stronger, and was really honored to be there as part of Team 3DMJ / a interview with Leanna Carr and be part of the Powercast and the training for that day. Poor Andrea, she could not train with us. She damaged her wrist in training earlier that week. But yeah, everybody else hit up the gym. Jeff and I, we trained along with our intern and did squats. Jeff's got, probably one of the prettiest squats that I think I have ever noticed. So able to play with him that day. Here's Andrea's other half, Brandon. This was a really cool rack. Check this out. It is called a mono stand. One more time, you can see he unracks that and the stand actually moves away and then you walk it back in when you're done. So Brandon was able to join us and play around and have fun with us. Here he's getting his squat on. Of course, it wouldn't be training, at Supertraining without getting my own training on. Eric had programmed for me some multiple sets of 4. So I did my squats first with Jeff and our intern. And then after that, it was just kind of group training on whatever you felt like doing for the most part. People were talking and having a good time, and it was really fun to be there. I got my pull-ups in, and really I was pretty intimidated coming to the famous Supertraining gym and meeting all the guys that are so well known in our business, Mark Bell, Silent Mike, Jim McD, etc. But I tell you, they really know how to make somebody feel comfortable and somebody feel welcome. Not only did they invite us to train, but then also, they bought us lunch. Very bro of them. Got us some bodybuilder lunch, rice, steamed vegetables, and meat. And then, of course, after training was all done, just had a blast being on Mark Bell's Powercast. So courtesy of Supertraining Gym and Jim McD, Mark Bell, Silent Mike, here's a few clips of our Powercast.
Since our audio audience is going to have no idea whose voice is which, could you get just mini intros?
Sure.
Yeah.
Want me to start?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
My name's Eric Helms, and I'm one of the the 5 coaches on 3D Muscle Journey, and I'm kind of like the chief science officer as a Star Trek thing. But yeah, I'm doing my PhD in strength and conditioning. And yes, thank you. Live long and prosper. And got a master's degree in nutrition and exercise science, and I'm kind of the guy who makes sure that we're up to date, uses an evidence-based approach. And then, of course, I'm also a coach. But that's me.
Birdo, what do we got?
I don't read as much as Eric, but actually I can't read, but he reads to me at night. Kind of keeps me up to date with all the happenings. But no, I'd say I go both ways.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Powerlifter and bodybuilder.
Oh,
And yeah.
All 3 of us go both ways.
Oh, okay.
We're very
Well, this is going to be a wonderful podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been coaching athletes, both powerlifting and bodybuilding since 2009. And it's just kind of crazy to think about that. And
Well, before that, you were doing it before you got hooked up with us.
formally as a team and competing since 2007. So yeah, I like to think that I like to consider myself as much of a strength athlete as a bodybuilder. I certainly excel a little bit more at one, but yeah, just I'd say the biggest accomplishment for me is probably just being part of this team.
Cool.
That's been by far the most kick-ass thing that's come out of lifting weights.
My name is Brad Loomis, and really I'm like the silent Mike of the team. Just kind of sneak into the gym, just keep doing my training.
Handsome, dance, charming, all of it.
Yeah, and also the kind of the crazy postal worker that's gonna probably shoot you if you piss me off.
He's the guy you got to really watch out for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I mean, in all seriousness, Berto and I met in 2008. We both won our pro cards at the same year, and I'm kind of I don't know, I guess a converted bodybuilder. I'm really getting into the powerlifting and really loving the coaching, and I think that's probably my best attribute. I was kind of like the Gary Kubiak. I was just barely good enough to get in the pros, but I'm a really good coach.
Cool.
And I think that's what I'm going to kind of make my claim to fame is that I'm becoming a better and better coach. Yeah.
Favorite movie?
Yeah, there you go.
Fight Club.
Oh.
Damn it, for reals.
Oh yeah.
You can
Fight Club, yeah.
copy me.
That's a good movie.
It is a great
I'm
movie.
a football fan. Invincible.
Oh, that's not
I
bad.
love that movie.
That is a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
That's
bad
kind
at
of
all.
underrated. That's a great movie.
Remember the Titans?
That's a great movie.
So good.
If it's a football movie,
Dude, it'll make
it's
you cry. It'll make you cry.
Rudy.
Rudy.
Rudy?
Yeah.
Rudy. That's a
Yeah.
great movie.
Yeah.